I appreciate that how after the fun opening music fades away, we're just left with the sweet sounds. Oh, Pluck. I love that Genesis game. Just kidding. That the game I'm thinking of is Pluck. Yeah, I was gonna romanticize like, oh, I like how it goes silent because, you know, Pikmin's all about the nature and, you know, once the fun adventure prospect is over and we're just in the grind of, you know, doing the Pikmin 2 sweatshop shit, that's a fun reminder. You know, it's just nature out there, threatening to kill us as we're, like, stealing resources and living our lives. Destroy. Yeah, that's what we're doing in Pikmin 2, right? Something consumerism. Yeah, opening movies in the Pikmin game. Did Pikmin 1 have these? I can't remember. I'd check, but I don't care that much to right now. So, we all know Pikmin 2 kinda sucks ass. This is not an opinion piece, this is just how it is. You know, if you think otherwise, I hate you, and you know how it is. You have to be able to perceive my words as not important to you. But yeah, Pikmin 2, I'm gonna declare it as my universal truth. Not that good, you know? Probably enjoyable on a surface level, you know, like it's satisfying throwing things and hitting dudes, but it's really disappointing in that it doesn't follow up on Pikmin 1's like interesting consequence and challenge based like overarching design principles, you know? There's no time limit in Pikmin 2. It just goes on forever. And there's no more level design in Pikmin 2. It's just like, you know, you go into these randomly generated mystery dungeon, square box cave levels. And, you know, there's overworld stuff in the game, but I don't remember it being as tight and as good as, you know, the levels in the first game. Because how could it? You know, part of the focus is, like, squared away for these, like, mystery dungeon things. We ain't got time to 100% focus on just good level design. So yeah, Pikmin 2, stinky, no good, biggest disappointment of my life. But, we're not playing Pikmin 2. We're playing a ROM hack. It's not a ROM hack. Pikmin 2 is like, you know, it's a disc. There was an ISO. You know, ROM hack is just synonymous with, like, a thing a fan made to tweak a game. So, this is Pikmin 2 caveless. Apparently we removed the caves and rearranged the treasure so that we have an engaging enough overworld experience to, you know, fall back on. So that there's, like, still a meaningful amount of game. Because, you know, if you just removed the caves from Pikmin 2, like, and left the overworld stuff as is, you wouldn't really have much of a game. You'd have, like, probably less than Pikmin 1 somehow. So yeah, that's the prospect. And we're gonna see if Pikmin 2 is, like, worth a shit in that kind of concept, or context. I kind of don't think so. I'm of the belief you can't polish a turd, you know? I say that, but there's probably a few examples where I've played a thing I didn't like, and then a ROM hack came around and made it something I liked. But, like, I just want to immediately come off thinking there's no way this could impress me, because, like, if it does, I will be blown away. Because, Pikmin 2, yeah, I already said it ruined my life. I exaggerate, of course, but it's fun to exaggerate and be emotional about things. Why am I watching the opening movie? I could have skipped it. I don't think you could in the original game, but this ROM hack added if I push the start button, it will fade to black and the gameplay will start. I guess I just wanted, I don't know, I thought I would talk about the story of Pikmin 2, but we're going off about other shit. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, I don't really have anything against Pikmin 2's, like, narrative conceit. Minus the lack of the whole overarching time limit thing. I think they could have, like, weaseled, you know, some kind of time limit into the story to justify, you know, having one, because, you know, they don't have a time limit. It pisses me off. Like, why not? You know, like, there's, like, a storyline of, like, your boss is, like, running from loan sharks and shit. They could have so easily made it so, like, oh man, these loan sharks are gonna get me in 30 days! Or, you know, something like that. And yeah, here's another smoking gun on how Pikmin 2 is just like bad, really bad, actively trying to not do things Pikmin 1 did. Pikmin 1 was very, like, player motivated. I don't know what you'd call it. I can't immediately place the words. But, like, it didn't waste your fucking time with, like, unskippable movies and, like, dialogue prompts and shit. Like, if it had to tell you something, like, it would, like, you know, just flash a quick little thing that you could read if you wanted to. But if you didn't, it's like, you know, it didn't really force you to engage with that shit. It didn't do this, where, like, if I was experimenting, it would cut away to a cutscene. Oh, this was just gonna happen anyway. But this is gonna happen later. Like, you'll be doing a thing, and the game will interrupt to, like, elaborate on it with, like, text boxes and shit. And it's like, you don't fucking need that. I can figure stuff out on my own. And Pikmin 1 trusted that you could do that. And it created this cool relationship with you in the game, where you felt like you were interacting with a thing, and, like, experiencing new stimuli. Like, and it felt fun, because, like, you were the one doing that shit. It wasn't, like, being made a job. Like, being forced... You weren't being forced to identify things. Pikmin 2 doesn't trust you. It will tell you things, and tell you how to do things, and that is just way less interesting. It's, like, we're just way more hand-holdy, and, like, hands-on than Pikmin 1 was. Which is just, like, why? That's what we liked about the game, and we're just, like, what are we trying to, like, make it more approachable? Sellable, even? Wait a minute, guys. Goddamn consumerism, capitalism, ruining everything again. Or I don't know, perhaps they just saw it as a design flaw. They probably, like, saw, like, a video of, like, one player playing Pikmin 1 and, like, getting hopelessly annihilated by a fucking fiery blowborb or something, and, like, you know, they got mad at the game and said this or that, and, like, I don't know, they were probably trying to appease people, make things more approachable, and the easiest way to make things approachable and understanding is to, you know, explicitly signpost them. Like, you know, like, we're going back to school and putting you in class and making you listen to, like, someone prattle on about shit, rather than just, like, trusting you to engage with it and figure it out yourself. Which is, you know, I don't know if you've been to school or remember what that was like, but, you know, usually it's better for you to learn from doing, not looking. You know, there's circumstances where, like, you need to probably look first, but in an interactive medium, it is more interesting to, you know, have me figure this shit out. Because then I feel like I'm thinking and engaging with a thing, and if you're just putting text boxes on the screen, motherfucker, I'm just like, okay, I'm supposed to think this, I'm supposed to think that. I'm not engaging with a thing, I'm just reading about a thing. I could be sleeping right now. I'm taking time out of my workday for this. I appreciate how there was no music back there. Reminds me of the title screen. Or, like, you know, it's a similar kind of thing, how, like, the music faded away, but, like, the inverse. I like how there was no music, but now that we have met the Pikmin and there's the prospect of adventure, now there's music. And it's still pretty subdued, because, you know, we're not doing anything exciting right now. So yeah, 2 playable characters in Pikmin 2. How much does that, like, level up the gameplay? I'll get back to you on that. Because in the vanilla game, it fucking didn't. Because my memories of Pikmin 2 are just swamped by that cave bullshit. And the only, like, utility you got out of the dual character thing in Pikmin 2 was that you would take one of them and park them by the exits of the caves. And then, like, you would switch to the other guy and just do the cave level as the other character. And when you were done, you'd switch back to your fucking cave exit bitch. And just, you know, go to the next level. Because it wasn't safe to, like, multitask or try to multitask in the caves in Pikmin 2. Because, you know, like, they're tight, boxy environments where, you know, there's not too much room to wiggle around, and if you're trying to, like, wiggle around with, like, this many characters, I feel like there just wasn't enough room to pull that shit off, so it wasn't optimal. Pikmin 2 is also prone to like drop like bombs and shit on you, and it was just not safe. It wasn't a good idea. So if we remove the caves from Pikmin 2, will we get more value out of the dual characters thing? Will we be multitasking? I don't know. It's pretty inconsistent. The cutscenes you can skip, and which ones you can't. Yeah, now the music kicks in proper, because now the gameplay is presumably actually started. Except it hasn't, because we're on day 0. You know? This is like Tutorial Island on RuneScape, where, you know, fucking... you know, you played Pikmin 1. It's fucking... the game hasn't started yet. We're being asked to learn how things work. Except, you know, I know we're in the context of a ROM hack, so, like, we can't exactly judge the normal game this way, but like I'm thinking about just like the level design here. I'm not really motivated to grab that bulb orb and bring it back to the onion over there, because that is so fucking far away, dude. Screw that. Like, I'm gonna get this shit over with. I already have like a bad vibe with the level design in this game, because like the impact site in Pikmin 1 was really compact, because it was the opening level, and there was no need to like stretch this shit out very long. Also, yeah, interesting that they decided to fucking change the first treasure in the game. You know, in Pikmin 2 Vanilla, it was a Duracell battery. Like an actual Duracell battery, because I guess the intent was like to really hammer it in that the Pikmin 2 world is like post-apocalyptic Earth shit. Post-apocalypse. Apocalyptic is like a plural or something, like it already happened or whatever. Or I don't know, maybe they were like trying to get some money. I don't know what advertisement firm would go to Pikmin 2 to like try and sell you Dr. Pepper. But that's what happened. It was like Dr. Pepper bottle caps in Pikmin 2. I guess it's charming. I don't really have an opinion of it. But yeah, we got a rubber ducky as the first thing instead. Surely just to indicate that we're playing a ROM hack, you know? Because I've played a few ROM hacks where, like, you know, you go through the instructions and you have no way to immediately tell if you're playing a slightly different version of the game. Like, you might play for like an hour and be like, expecting the changes to come in, and they never do because you fucked up the installation or something. So it's nice to have like a thing like that to let me know, okay, I installed this shit correctly. Because they didn't change the title screen. And yeah, here's the Pikmin 2 map screen. You know, Pikmin... I was about to say, like, why show me the map if I could still only go to one level? No, that's valid. Because Pikmin 1 did that, you know, it introduced the map screen because there were, like, choices to be made. There's no reason to go back to the first level, you know, on day 2 in Pikmin 1. But, like, it's a nice illusion of choice observation moment where, like, whoa, multiple levels! There's only, like, one level right now, bro. Who gives a shit? Okay, you could still cancel the descent if you press the B button. Yeah, mid-spin there. So I guess let's just go back to the first level and see if something cool happens. What are we expecting cool to happen? Level design? I don't think there's any level design in this first stage, though. Oh my god, shut up. Yeah, you can skip that one, though. Couldn't tell you why. I don't remember that being there. This fucking tacky-ass ROM hack stinking bridge there. But, you know, that's just what you gotta do sometimes. Pikmin 2, or like, you know, later generation ROM hacks and stuff, have it a little tricky. Because it's a lot easier to fucking, like, give a makeover to like an 8-bit Pokemon game or something like that, you know? This game, Pikmin 2, here's like a GameCube game, so any like blatant additions to like the maps and shit they do, they're gonna stick out. It is what it is. You know, the ROM hacker is not gonna fucking make new models or like give a makeover to the map. It's just asking too much. You know? It's tricky stuff. So I guess the gameplay right now is just make more Pikmin. Okay. Yeah, the thing with the dual captains is that it's not like Pikmin 3, where you can, schedule guys to, like, you know, do a thing and then switch to the other guy. Like, I can't even switch while Olimar's plucking there. I was mashing, like, the Y or X button. I was trying, motherfucker. So, I guess I'll just walk over here, see if there's anything over there. Actually, is there any point in that? I don't have any Pikmin, so, like, even if there was anything over there, there'd be no point. I'm really trying here. Like I abandoned walking back over here as Louie, because, you know, I'm gonna walk down that path as Olimar anyway. I'm just in the middle of something right now. I wonder if it's like Pikmin 1, where that bridge will, like, get eaten by bugs and shit if I leave it long enough. Because I'm looking at what's above there, and it's just like an electric gate. You need the electric Pikmin. Because, yeah, Pikmin 2 had this great fucking utility thing with the Pikmin. Oh, great. Didn't I just do this as fucking Louie? It's literally, like, the same placements for, like, the pellets and shit. Uh-oh. We're off to a bad start in, like, engagement. Yeah, nothing down there. If this was, like... Yeah, I always like the idea of, like, returning to, like, the absolute beginning of a game, and there just being, like, a Sephiroth boss or something in there. Because it's just, like, an easy, like, bookend moment, you know? You came back to where you started, and, you know, something cool is there to, like, surprise you. It's just, it's always fun, that kind of shit. You know, what if, you know, something crazy came out of that, like, opening Louie spot down there? Yeah, what if, right? Because it's not gonna happen. Yeah, so there's, like, nothing for me over here. Except, you know, you could probably throw a Pikmin around the gate, you know, it's not exactly like the sides aren't too big there, but, like, I'm not gonna try it, because that would offer me nothing. My Pikmin would be alone over there, and the deadly nocturnal creatures would get them, you know? It's something that, like, disappointed me about Pikmin 4. I haven't played Pikmin 4, because I know I wouldn't like it. You know, it's a sequel to Pikmin 2. Yeah, fucking right, I'm gonna enjoy that shit. But they finally, like, elaborate on what those supposed nocturnal creatures are supposed to be, you know? And it turns out they're just like the regular enemies, but they have red eyeballs. And it's like, oh wow, that's a lot less romantic than, you know, I imagined it being in my head. Like, I was imagining, like, giant fucking spiders, like coming out of the earth or some shit, and it was just gonna be, like, something crazy. But, like, nah, it's, you know, in this case, my imagination would have been better. Let's see if we can take this guy with the old Pikmin standard, use the C-stick to rapidly throw your guys, and yep. Yeah, unbeatable strategy. Yeah, we got another trade-off of playing a ROM hack here, in that there's no romance to, like, the gameplay moments. You know, like, the yellow Pikmin are just here. Oh, never mind. I didn't think we'd get a cutscene. Yeah, the yellow Pikmin are electricity bitches. Isn't it, like, so not interesting to just be told these things rather than, like, figure it out? Yeah, ear Pikmin. Wow. What a stupid idea. That's why you're not in charge of naming them. You know, it's fun to be mad at the video game thing, because, like, you know, I don't like it. It's like an angry reviewer moment. Damn, the range for them picking shit up is huge. Like, you know, the controls of Pikmin 2 are very obviously, like, a little course correction of Pikmin 1 kind of thing. Like, I'm sure people complained about, you know, the interactions feeling a little stiff in Pikmin 1. Like, oh, the Pikmin don't immediately do things, and blah, 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 blah. You know, that whole kind of fucking thing. So, I'm sure as the series goes on, it just becomes easier and easier to, like, not even play the game. And, you know, the Pikmin will just, like, do shit automatically. Which, looks to be the case in Pikmin 4. Like, I hear there's, like, not even, like a manual aim in that game. It's, like, everything's automated? Why am I even fucking here? I could be talking to my ass. That could not be the truth. But, like, I just don't care enough to figure out. Because, like, just looking at Pikmin 4, I know I wouldn't like it. Because it's not a sequel to Pikmin 1. It's, like, a fucking... It's a sequel to Pikmin fucking 2, you know, it's like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, we're not playing this game anymore. I'm old enough to identify. Like, I'm not gonna get any value out of this. Whoa, what the fuck was that about? Like, I was fiddling around for a second there. So yeah, the second treasure is a fancy, beautiful crown. I doubt there's like any meaning I can derive from, you know, the progression of the treasures here, because it already doesn't make sense, so I'm assuming there's just like no point thinking about any of this. We went from a rubber duck to Princess Peach's crown here. What's there to think about? It's just, you know, there's nothing to think about. It's just a stupid knick-knack. In Pikmin 1, the treasures were, you know, ship parts that Olimar had things to say about. In this game, they're just knickknacks that you can learn things about, like, by going to, like, the dictionary, like, from the map screen or something. But, like, why couldn't I get something cool said about it, like, from initially picking it up, you know? What if I don't want to go to your beastie area? Excuse me. Or don't. You know, what is this societal expectation that I need to apologize for just my body doing things? Grow up. Okay, wait a minute. Hold the phone here. I'm already using my brain more than I am in Pikmin 2 Vanilla, where, like, unspeakable wonder. Yeah. Like, I've identified. Like, bro, wait a minute. There's fucking a Thunder Gate. Oh, wait. This is gonna lead over there anyway. Never mind, it's not like an observational challenge. It's just a fucking shortcut back to the base. I guess that's a fine thing to include in your level. But, you know, it's disappointing, because, like, this is the first real meat of gameplay. This is the equivalent of going to the Forest of Hope in Pikmin 1, and we're just doing a lot of the same shit I was doing in the opening stage like 10 minutes ago. When's the game gonna start and ask me to do interesting things and make decisions? I feel like I'm going through the motions. I hope there's like an enemy in this. Nah, that'd be ridiculous. The game just started. Yeah, I'm sure the nectar is much easier to interact with than it was in Pikmin 1. Because that's just the expectation. Like, inconveniences will be thrown away in the face of conveniences. Yeah, I guess I'll just let him do that. Oh, God! Yeah, let's get away from that. I don't want to hear that. What are you, fucking crazy? What's wrong with them? And yeah, a fun little nugget. It's not as in-your-face as some of the other stuff in Pikmin 2, but I like how this first level is, like, supposed to be the last level from Pikmin 1. Like, this, like, manhole here is presumably where we fought Emperor Bulbax. And that's kind of cool, you know? Like, that really big moment in Pikmin 1 is just, like it's small potatoes for Pikmin 2, because the world has already moved on. It might have meant something to me at the time, doing the final trial, but the uncaring universe, you know, that whole Pikmin 1, that Pikmin nature angle, we like that shit. Yeah, another unfortunate thing. Feel out of breath. I'm out of practice doing Let's Plays. It's been too long. Where are they going? Okay, yeah, I thought they were gonna go the wrong way, but good. They are not going the wrong way. Yeah, in Pikmin 1, we're opening a lot of tangents like that. It's redundant. Sorry. In Pikmin 1, you unlocked new levels by getting X number of machine parts. And it was dynamic in that, you know, it offered choice. Like, one player's adventure through Pikmin 1 would be a little different from the other guys, because it all depends on what ship parts you get. And it was freeform, like, you know, not everyone has to play the game the same way. In Pikmin 2, to unlock new levels, you have to get these fucking globes. And it's that or nothing. you will not unlock the next level otherwise. So, more people's playthroughs are ubiquitous. That's not good. That's less interesting. You know what's also less interesting? America! Oh my god. Why would this globe be here? Am I in a post-apocalypse? They don't even explicitly say it, but like they basically do with shit like this. It was just more fun in Pikmin 1, because it, you know, things were never that obvious. It was just kind of like, hey, is that a fucking bottle over there? I have bottles in my world. What's going on here? Yeah, you know, and it like invited your brain to like observe it. Like, it's just like way more obvious in this game. Like, who's not gonna notice that that's South America over there? Give me a break. I'm not clever. Video games are supposed to make me feel clever, and they're not. So yeah, level 1 here is pretty disappointing. It's like, just like a linear romp through fucking, like, yeah, like fucking I'm going through the same path everyone else is gonna go through. Is this the automatic Pikmin plucker upgrade? You're giving that to me now? Seriously? The game just fucking started. You think I'm already sick of playing? Uh-oh. We're off to a, yeah, I don't immediately agree with that. I don't know the rules on Pikmin range and fucking dismissing and who will die when if I leave them abandoned, so yeah, I will leave my foregone Pikmin with Olimar for now. Like, it feels intrinsically good to, like, you know, accomplish things and get things back to the ship and stuff. It's just like, you know, it's like what I said earlier. It's just disappointing because, like, what you liked about Pikmin 1, what I liked about Pikmin 1 is not being iterated on. It's just, like, simpler, and that's pretty much it. Simpler and made more-er. There's more of it. You know, it goes on longer. I guess people probably complained about Pikmin 1 in that you beat it in, like, a day. The game just fucking started. That's a ROM hack thing, you know, the base game isn't gonna do that, because you don't get expensive treasures as frequently, I assume. But I feel like I'm playing a phone game, fucking like, oh my god, 10%, 20%, the numbers are going up, baby! You think I'm some kind of, like, fucking cannibal? Some caveman who's easy to please like that? Oh, sweet. There's nothing to do right now except wait for my Pikmin to open this bridge. Can you walk up here? Oh, you can. Wow. So, you know, if I had the blue Pikmin, which, you know, there's no way you could have by now. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing going on right now. Okay, yeah, we're back together now, though. Yeah, there's not enough time to... Yeah, time's up. Wow, those numbers show up a lot less... They're a lot slower than the numbers in Pikmin 1, as I remember. And those would, like... The next upgrade's already there? Yeah, that's really bothering me. Like, the dramatic timed, like, 10-minute... I can't talk. I gotta calm down. I'm stammering out my words because I'm so excited to shit on Pikmin 2, I guess. Yeah, that's another petty thing. The 10 seconds, like, left in the day, they came up a lot more dramatically in Pikmin 1 because it was a big deal. Like, time is running out! But in Pikmin 2, fucking... I was pretty lackadaisic back there. Which I guess makes sense, because even if time's running out, who cares? There's no time limit, so what's there to worry about? So yeah, what a stimulating day. I say that, but, you know, I jest. We already made all of the talking points. Oh my god. Look at all this shit I got. I feel like God. Yeah. Let's move on to the next level. So, yeah, what was I saying earlier about Pikmin? Yeah, the in-your-face or on Earth subtext goes right hand in hand with, in general, the more in-your-face narrative of Pikmin 2. There's a lot more just people talking to you. You know, you get emails from this guy, your boss, talking about shit. Our debt is with happy Hokotate savings and loan after all. There's nothing left to repossess, so ha. I guess I just found it more interesting when we were getting one character's explicit, like, thoughts on a thing. And, you know, it was relevant to our adventure. You know, I'm just getting, like, some, like, tangentially related thing where, you know, that guy's telling me what's going on back on Earth. Or fucking Earth. Wherever the Pikmin people come from. Like, I don't know, I just prefer I preferred reading Olimar's shower thoughts, you know? I don't care about fucking that guy there. Eventually you get emails from Olimar's, like, family and stuff, but it's just like, it takes too long to, like, get to that point. In Pikmin 1, you were like, you'd pick up ship parts and you'd get, like, Olimar's thoughts. You'd, like, you do, like, a unique interaction, like pick up the bombs and get Olimar's thoughts. There were just, like, more opportunities for the game to, like, show you the interesting things that were being said. Like, this game is taking too long to show me the stuff I liked about the Pikmin narrative. And the stuff I am being shown, I don't give a shit! So, yeah, we're in a level proper now. Let's engage. It's a lot immediately more open, so we're off to a good start. I think I've, like, prattled off all of the tangents, like, about Pikmin 2 I, like, don't like. So I'm wondering if I should just cut the video off here, because there's, like, nothing really left to talk about. It would just be, like, me reacting to stimuli. It's always scary, like, walking in, like, a fucking big environment in fucking Pikmin anything, because I'm just, like, trained by Pikmin 1 that, like, something terrible is gonna happen, like a giant spider is gonna fall on me or something, so, you know, my heart always skips a beat, even though the game probably won't actually deliver on that fear. Wow, this is a little ridiculous, like, the treasures are losing meaning. I know you had, like, 50 or so to place around that were, like, from the dungeons and shit, but this is just, like, dopamine overload. I was complaining about the cutscenes earlier, but there was, like, a version of the ROM hack that I could have patched the ISO with that removed them all. But it had the trade-off of also removing the treasure get cutscenes, which I don't want, you know? Like, I like seeing those, because that's, like, part of the satisfaction. Like, it's like filling the glass of water. I used that analogy when I was talking about Pikmin a few videos ago. Where, like, you know, it's a slow build-up satisfaction. You bringing the machine parts back. And that cutscene's the payoff. Like, you get the cool animations, the... Oh, wow. I don't have to pluck Pikmin anymore. I don't like that. The game just fucking started. Why are we acknowledging it as boring to interact with? Are we playing Final Fantasy on the Nintendo Switch, where they add speed-ups because they're acknowledging turn-based combat is boring, question mark? Yeah, succulent mattress. Yeah, haha. I was already, like, saying it earlier, but yeah, I don't think the trade-off was worth it. In that, instead of getting Olimar's cool shower thoughts on a thing, you know, you'd pick up a thing and he'd tell you, like, oh, this is my thing, and I bought it because I'm an idiot, and I'm absorbed by consumerism, or something like that. You know, are the jokey item names in Pikmin 2 a worthy substitute for actual writing? I don't think so. But that's what we got. So yeah, we're just getting overloaded with fucking treasures, dude. A little much. And yeah, the enemy variety, fucking... Yeah, Again, the game just started, so the enemy encounters should be simple. But this is day 3, motherfucker. Insect combo. Are you telling me there's ants inside my fucking apples? It's fucking scary, dude. I don't want to know that. Oh boy, a black wall. This will take a while to interact with. Oh no, the bread bug. I fucking hate the bread bug. Just something about, like, a character in the Pikmin world having its, like, a mind of its own and, like, actively trying to be annoying to me. Like, it scares me, even though it's one of the less intimidating enemies in the fucking game. Yeah, it's gonna drag you back to your base and fucking eat your guys. I don't like that. You see, in Pikmin 1, that guy might have just fucking, like, ignored my call and went to the fucking juice. He might not have, actually. I'm exaggerating. But, like, Pikmin were a lot more prone to, like, immediately eat that shit up. Like, there are circumstances, too many I can recall, where, you know, one guy just eats up all of the fucking juice. And you go, ah, damn! Pikmin 1, you're so annoying! But it's like an endearing, so annoying, you know? So, it's weird rotating this around, because it does nothing. It's like a billboarded 2D object or something. Yeah, ultra spicy essence. Yeah, worthless fucking interaction, because we're just gonna get another cutscene in like 2 seconds. Yeah, Pikmin... I'm opening too many tangents with Pikmin 2 does this, but I just can't help myself. I'm not a creative guy. But yeah, Pikmin 2 introduces buffs for your characters. We get the ability to like fart on our Pikmin and make them stronger. Which is like, I suppose, a novel new idea. You know, it should be like another decision thing. But like, you know, fighting things in Pikmin, I already have the god strategy of, you know, getting them closer to me with the C stick and just like going to town on the A button. So like, making my Pikmin stronger, I don't know. I don't like that. That reminds me of the tangent I was gonna bring up but I didn't talk about. Yeah, the yellow Pikmin and how, like, they're doomed to just be the electricity bitch. Because the game hasn't iterated on, like, the Pikmin classes in, like, an interesting way. Like, instead of, like, having situations where, like, you're fighting some enemies where you're like, oh my god, these guys are pretty high off the ground, I'm gonna wanna, like, bring the yellow guys or some shit. They just have hard barriers where, like, you know, you have a Thunder Gate, and it's like, you need the yellow Pikmin, and nothing else will work. And it's just like a lot less engaging, that kind of interaction. There's only one solution. We don't like that. We like video games, because like, they're excuses to think about things, and like, make observations. And when there's only one, it feels like less interactive, because fucking, you know, it was expected of you. And of course the whole thing's expected of you, it's a magic trick, but like, it's supposed to feel like an adventure, and it doesn't when you make a game like that. And the yellow Pikmin have an onion now. I'm not gonna immediately say why, because I know why. You know, they removed the caves, and in Pikmin 2, you only got these kind of Pikmin through the caves. But like, I fear we're just gonna get too fucking busy now. Cause like, now I've gotta like, worry about these guys the same way I do with the other guys, and it's just like, there's a lot going on, and yet it's like, not that interesting. It's just fucking more of the same shit I've gotta think about. I'm feeling exhausted. Is there a map in this game? There is. The treasures are indicated by a duck? Why is it red and yellow? I'm assuming the yellow ones are, like, upgrades. God, I hate that. Just fucking... It was this interesting relationship leaving Pikmin in the ground. Because, like... You wouldn't immediately do it, because, like, part of it, you were like, oh, that's, like, boring, and I don't want to do it. It would be time-consuming. It would, like, take time out of your Pikmin 2 schedule. Or, like, your Pikmin schedule. To, like, do it. So you wouldn't do it. And, like, you'd be rewarded for it. Weirdly enough, because, like, you know, if you fucking leave Pikmin in the dirt long enough, they turn into flowers. But if you leave them too long, their flower ability gets, like, revoked. Like, you didn't pick them up quick enough. But, like, now I'm never gonna, like, not even think about shit like that. I'm just gonna, like, immediately pluck them out, because fucking you gave me the immediately pluck them out button. Like, why wouldn't I? Yeah. Fucking, it's just, like, so more intrusive. This fucking shit where the game has to fade to black to, like, tell me a thing. In Pikmin 1, oh my god, it's this thing. I kind of knew that was gonna happen, but, like, I kind of didn't give a shit, because fucking, I feel like I'm getting overloaded with, like, ways to get Pikmin, and it's, like, even easier to get them back, so it's like, what the fuck ever. Yeah, that goes hand in hand with me, like, talking about fucking, like, the buffing ability they just gave me. Enemies go down like that. Like, the combat's so simple, fucking, like, enemies don't stand a chance, so, like, giving me a damage buff, like, what value does that have? In a game with combat like this, where, like, I'm already, like, Death Destroyer of the Pikmin world. We're already gonna unlock the next level. But it doesn't feel good this time, because, like, it's just a thing over there I'm gonna pick up. It's not like I overcame interesting gameplay. It's just like, there it is. There's the key to unlock the next level. That kind of thing felt cooler when you achieved the unlock through, you know, like, overcoming the challenges. Like, oh my god, I got like 5 ship parts in one day. That felt crazy. I'm a god. And you got to feel good at the game. But, like, the baby key is just chilling in the corner over there. I've just got to go get it before the timer runs out. And it's like, yawn. I'm thinking less again. And what is this guy doing? He's not going for anything. Can I jump on him? Oh, you can kill him. Hell yeah, I love doing that shit. I'm just gonna keep mindlessly pressing the A button until something happens. I missed so many shots there. This is the hardest enemy in the game, because, like, your guys don't, like, snap to him like fucking the other dudes. Just die. Just give it up. Another fucking upgrade. The Love Tester. Oh my god, it's a Nintendo product? What a deep cut. Again, just like, there's so much fucking treasure in the game. Like, why? Like, do I need that? It made more sense when, like, there was stuff buried in the dirt. Cause, like, I already have a fucking map that can see them. I need a hot-cold meter? Pikmin 2 Caveless Edition. I don't agree with some of these decisions, motherfucker. I already had Louie over here. I was just about to, like, bring up, or, you know, bitch about the dual captains thing again, where it's like, oh, like, I'm not getting too much value out of this feature they threw into the game, but it's like, yeah, I am. What am I talking about? You know, at least there's branching paths. Like, I could go to the left or I can go to the right now. You know, there's things going on. Better than we were in level 1. Just, like, look at this shit. Guys don't stand a chance. Are these purple? Is that the lighting? What's up with that? There's no purple Pikmin in this game. Yeah, the ROM hack removed purple Pikmin. I can make, like, a racy joke about that. Like, the fucking racist to purples or some shit. Because, you know, the purple Pikmin are already black-coded, right? Fucking... But, like, you know, it had to be done. Apparently. There's too many Pikmin in the game at this point. And purple Pikmin were problematic. With their deadly shockwaves that, like, ruined the combat even more. You ran into every fight by just, like, throwing those guys, and their shockwaves killed everything without a second thought. Like, no one stood a chance. Oh, I'm throwing... Huh. Yeah, that's a trade-off, you know, lack of ROM hack polish. I threw, like, a yellow guy, and they didn't immediately die. Because this isn't a fire gate, it's a gate with, like, geysers underneath it. So, like, the challenge could probably be circumvented if you just, like, positioned yourself well enough. Y'all done over here? No. Oh man, we're running out of time. And this isn't exactly like, you know, there's nothing over there, so I'm gonna make the call to not go over there. Did I say everything I wanted to say about the purple Pikmin getting removed? It's funny. Where are they going? Nowhere, I guess. Y'all done over here yet? Oh my god, it's another one of those scary eyeball fuckers. Not super scary. Because me being able to throw Pikmin faster in this game. I know that it was definitely slower and a bit clunkier in the first game, so like, it's kind of like they didn't rebalance the enemies to compensate for you being more capable, like in terms of combat. Because now it's just like really thoughtless and easier. So the buffing thing is superfluous, and the game is just a lot more thoughtless. The trade-off to that, and probably why people like Pikmin 2, is that it's like mindlessly addictive. Like, you know, there's good feedback for doing things. Like, so that kind of just carries the whole game for some people, and that's why people put up with the cave shit. Because, like, in an intrinsic level, it just feels good. And, you know, sometimes that's all you need. But we can make fun, because we know what could have been, because we played Pikmin 1, and, you know, we imagined, like, the ideas that could follow up a game like that, and we've just continually not done any of that. And it fucking sucks. Yeah, hurry up and break the geysers. That's a bit repetitive, right? It's just like, now there's like, what, like 2 hazards that are like the same damn thing? The fucking fire geysers, and now the, like, poison geysers? What's the point? Hold on, I'm feeling the urge to kill. Oh, I guess time's up, though. 10 seconds is a long time, though. I got enough time to, like, feel the rush of murder. So that's a little disappointing, I guess. I did not, I don't even have time to break this thing quick enough, do I? Maybe a little bit. And maybe if I'm a gaming god, I can, like, throw a yellow across. Nah, I'm not gonna try it. I'm hoping the rest of my guys are just, you know, at the base, and they'll just, like, you know, I can't see them right now, so, like, I have no way of knowing. Yeah, whatever. I don't like being able to skip these, because, like, you know, I, as the player with, like, limited free time, I'm gonna feel it in my brain that, like, oh, I don't want to watch this shit. But, like, I feel like some things in games are like eating your vegetables, and, like, you need to force the player to do certain things to feel certain things. Like, I should have to watch that end of the day cutscene every time to, like, really feel the emotion of, like, ah, oh, another day at the grind. If I'm just allowed to skip through this shit, like, I'm just gonna consume this as a consumable product and just not... I'm gonna continually not think about any of this, and that's not healthy. Because, like, we have to be thinking, otherwise we're not existing. And I'm pretty sure in the base game you can skip those. Which is just so funny, because you can't skip normal cutscenes. But those cutscenes, they saw as fit to make skippable. Just to prove I'm not talking out my ass. I'm gonna load up my default Pikmin 2 ISO, fucking play through the first day just to confirm that shit. Yeah, we're playing through the... I wasn't kidding, we're playing through the fucking opening again, just because I have more to bitch about. I don't think I got to the tangents, or like something else took over my brain, and I started thinking about other shit. But yeah, like, why make a cutscene in your game if you're gonna immediately let me skip it? The fucking, like, text boxes Olimar, like, spit out in the first game were so much more economical. Because, like, they came and went. And they did not, like, intrusively block the game with a slow fade to black that you had to watch. It's just like... What are they, fucking stupid? Like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Why'd they make the game like this? Yeah, there's the Duracell battery, you know? I wasn't kidding, but you knew that. Everyone knows about the fucking Duracell battery. Yeah, we're playing on a mighty emulator that, you know, gives us the ability to skip through the boring shit. God, I wish I had this feature during Pikmin 1. I would have used it the whole game, because that whole game's fucking boring, motherfucker. Yeah, let's go get the fucking Duracell battery and, yeah, skip the end of day cutscene just so I could show you that I'm not crazy. Oh my god, we don't have enough. Oh my god, we have to engage with the game. These bags are such a lame challenge. Like, they don't even look visually distinct. Like, why is this bag a 35er when this was a 15er? They look the same. It's not intuitive. Looks like default Pikmin 2 just asks you to waste your time a bit here by forcing this bulb orb to be brought back when the ROM hack didn't. So I guess that's a plus. And I was making fun of it earlier, like it being a real non-decision, me doing that, because it just would have wasted time. But like, the ROM hacker made the call to give me more Pikmin in the start, so I wouldn't have to do that boring shit, so we could get through day 1 quicker. So they're acknowledging that day 1 sucks, but they can't change much about it, because it, you know, like, you can't polish a turd. This stuff is baked in. Pikmin 2 is what it is. And we can remove the caves, but like the map design, we can't polish the turd. And yeah, you can skip the end of day cutscenes in the base game, because that's just so fucking boring, right? Fuck drama, fuck build-up. I just want to keep throwing things and feeling dopamine, and apparently that's all that Pikmin's good for. Not challenge, not, you know, being scared, overcoming real deadly adversity because you're fucking throwing around weird vegetable people that like barely listen to you and trip on themselves and shit. Everything's got to be convenient and consumable, which, you know, is fine. Things are made to be consumed. I like eating burgers. But oh, my beloved Pikmin 1 will never have the worthy follow-up it deserves, because we are, you know, like the narrative of Pikmin 2, something consumerism. We need to get more of a thing and devalue it. The exact same thing happened to the series that's like making fun of that concept. So, a beautiful irony, inescapable irony, when you're making a game and you're a company. Apparently. But yeah, I don't think I want to play anymore. Because, like, I don't want thoughtless dopamine. And, you know, I appreciate the gesture, removing the caves. But you can't polish the turd. Pikmin 2's a turd. It fucking sucks.